ranked number 26. Shoutouts to NAKAT for making it into the PR at 26. It's an amazing placement for him. But now, let's see if they can get some synergy together because they have yet to team ever before. Let's see how Team World does against Team Saltillo.
Team Saltillo. And as soon as we see Abadango punishes on Ang's trying to use the up B out of shield, when we can see is that Abadango actually he notices that it's not such a safe attack as everyone thinks that it is.
Indeed, I mean, everyone thinks, oh yeah, I'm just gonna pull this off. It ought to get 7%, but yeah, there is some punish built into it. You know, there is some window and frames to punish it. And now Abadango really suffering. You know, whenever he tries to fight Nery, he finds himself with a brick wall. You know, he gets slingshotted, he gets even up smashed. Like, that's amazing. Nery uses the up smash pretty well. I consider that to be probably Isabel's worst move, and yet he finds some use for it, and goodbye, Abadango!
He finds smash against Abadango. That was actually pretty good from Nery. You can see that Nery really puts up a lot of time on his slab, and on that slab, Abadango so far clutches that slab against Nery.
Oh yes, and NAKAT now with the down air, taking away Ang's first stock, and yeah, we're technically even. However, NAKAT is still living with a pretty solid percent. He has yet to really have any combos being applied to him. Actually, it's Abadango who does a lot of damage to him, so yeah, just some lack of team communication, but right now it's looking completely opposite from the first stock. NAKAT living with his first, Abadango barely being touched, and Nery losing his second stock already.
That was actually pretty insane. I didn't thought that Nery will die from that.
Neither did I.
That was like a surf spot. That shouldn't have killed.
Well, for DI, maybe? DI mix-ups, and now Ang also loses his. So, yeah, very unfortunate situation for both of them. However, finally, NAKAT losing his first stock. Nery with the clutch forward smash. However, look at this. Abadango barely taking any damage, only at 32%. The red team really needs to find a way to rack up some percent.
Exactly. And we see that NAKAT is actually playing the role of the edge guard at this moment, but they both get stage control once again, playing against Abadango, trying to pick up and Abadango fishing him. And now we see that Ang is gonna try to edge guard NAKAT. He does, but he doesn't get much out of it.
Yeah, he wasn't there in time, let's say. I mean, he didn't get any combos out of that, and yeah, the disadvantage situation from both teams, it's really looking pretty different. I mean, Abadango finally with 100% on top of him. However, the momentum is really, I mean, I really feel it on top of, oh man. Well, yeah, I was going to talk about momentum, but really, they just ended the set right there. I mean, yeah, I think we know who had the momentum right there. So it's, I believe it was a 4-stock. I mean, yeah, that was kind of bad. At the beginning, it was even, but it started to get really bad. You know, once Abadango started camping, everything went down. And I guess NAKAT also helped a lot because he was just tanking that stock, that first stock of his. Pichu still being kind of hard to hit, so he just takes advantage of the movement that he has and, yeah, employs it to the best, well, I mean, in the best way possible.
One thing that I've noticed is that as soon as Abadango and NAKAT took the momentum, they wouldn't let go of it.
No.
They really took all the advantage possible against this team. And we can see that at some point, even though they have laughed enough and they're really playing with such a good chemistry, they don't have that enough to counterplay these two power.
Indeed, and now Nery going back to Isabel, and here's the thing, yeah, they both have the power and the skill to play 1v1 against each of these guys, and really they have some synergy. They have been playing technically the 2v1s, but most of the time it seems like Nery and Ang are the ones trying to play 1v1, and there's where they're failing because, yeah, Nery can dominate Abadango, but there's NAKAT. He knows that Abadango needs help, and he will take care of Nery. Pichu is not an easy matchup for Isabel being that small, the little rat, so yeah, he is going to suffer.
But at the same time, none of these two players are actually a good matchup against Pichu. I don't see Chun-Li being a good player. And
yeah.
Now, NAKAT in the edge guard situation, he goes back to the ledge. Nery tries to go for the hard read with a forward smash, and he gets nothing out of it. He tries to plant the mine and gets nothing out of it either. Ang is just playing their support role, and it's taking them out of the left side of the stage, both to be counterplayed by Abadango and NAKAT perfectly.
Yeah, but look at this. Nery pocketing the bike, Warrior's bike. That's pretty important because whenever Abadango needs to recover, he won't be able to use that bike anymore. Nery would have to either lose his stock or use it himself for it to come back to Abadango. And now Ang loses his first stock on the other side, and NAKAT takes it away from him. And Nery trying to camp Abadango. He knows the game plan. He has the bike. There's no way Abadango would get back without that bike. And NAKAT also losing his first stock. Nery just hunting Abadango down.
This is actually pretty even at this moment, but as soon as they get the momentum, it's going to be really hard for them to get it back on. So right now, Nery's trying to support NAKAT at this moment, and he's playing on Abadango at the left side of the ledge. He puts the mine, and Abadango just ignored it. He didn't know that it was there. So right now, we see that Ang is going to play the pressure role against Abadango at this moment. They are not able to close that stock, but as soon as I say that, Nery takes the first stock.
Yep,
well,
that's, yeah, but yeah. Also, the back throw, yeah, I mean, it's stock for stock, you know, blood for blood. Nery has a very solid plan. I mean, Ang loses his stock right there to the waft of Abadango. However, Nery, again, he has his plan, you know, attack Abadango. Don't let him breathe. That's the important part. Do not let him breathe at all because, yep, if he gets the bike, he can give him Warrior's a pretty big, the biggest hurt box right now on the screen, so yeah, it's the easiest one to hit. And NAKAT is also a pretty big headache, so I would rather not deal with him.
So, okay, so right now Abadango's trying to play some pressure against Sang on the right side of the ledge. He's doing a really good job. NAKAT is not doing so bad at the other side. Nery tries to pocket something that there was no projectile throwing against him.
Indeed, nobody's trying to run against him, but oh dear, Abadango was just ready to slap that dog once again. I mean, Nery was gonna go flying, but nope, he lives, and so does Ang. But look at that, Abadango just looking for those forward tilts.
Exactly, and NAKAT on the right side of the ledge, he takes the stock from Nery with such a good spike. And now Ang is in such a bad situation, and NAKAT once again takes the edge guard against them, putting them in the last stock. This is it for the second game. Unless Nery pulls a miracle.
Did Nery just taunt? I mean,
I
think I saw him taunt.
He doesn't care anymore. He's just gonna have fun at this moment. And that's actually such a good mentality because, you know, he's losing. He should be having fun at this moment, so he doesn't get in the mood that just makes him playing worse.
Right, I mean, yeah, you already have to kind of accept your destiny, so might as well just laugh at the situation. Let's think about the next game. I can stall. I can talk to my teammate as we are playing, where meanwhile the other team is just trying to kill me. So we get a little bit of an advantage, actually. It can work like that. So yeah.
Exactly. And now we see that they're going to try to contemplate on Town City. I don't know if they're going to take another character.
Nope.
Nope.
They're
just going to say.
Characters.
Okay.
So yeah, Nery has, I mean, I think it's too late to change to Roy now. It would be all or nothing, but he does have a game plan once again against Abadango. If he hits Abadango, he can nullify him. And meanwhile, Ang would have to take care of NAKAT somehow, or they can just 2v1 them. Nery going in against NAKAT right now doesn't help him that much, and now Abadango also comboing Ang to no end.
But it's actually the same plan that they had from the first and second game. They're just playing the same characters and the same matchup. They should try to mix up, Ang should try to go for NAKAT, and Nery should try to challenge Abadango.
That's what they're doing, yeah.
And now we see an edge guard situation against Abadango. Abadango is losing some stage control, but at the same time, he's recovering as soon as I say so.
That's right, and look at this. NAKAT trying to push Nery to the edge of the stage. Oh no, he fishes Ang. No.
Such a good parry from Nery, but he loses to down smash from NAKAT's Pichu, and NAKAT's gonna try to edge guard Ang, getting nothing.
Yep, but that forward smash, good one from Nery, taking away NAKAT's very first stock, and now Abadango is the target, as it should have been from the beginning, but again, Nery had found some success tackling NAKAT. It seems like Abadango doesn't care, however, about Isabel's options. He's just gonna go in, and
on the right side, Ang is actually struggling a lot against NAKAT. NAKAT is playing such a great role, and he goes for the forward tilt, which actually impresses me that it killed, especially in doubles.
Yeah, in doubles you have some reduced power, so it is quite amazing to see some things like that kill. Nery, however, I don't think he's going to have that big of an option to kill Abadango. He is going to have to rely on Ang, and he does find the setup, and he kills Abadango's first stock with an up smash. And now NAKAT tanking that stock he has. And Ang trying to get as much extra credit as he can. But Abadango with the up B taking away Nery's second stock. This is looking like a pretty big disadvantage once again.
This is looking pretty damn done. It seems that doesn't matter how Nery and Ang is playing, they're not finding the answers against both of these players. Abadango just wastes the waft. It was not connecting to anything, but at the same time, he has all the advantage against these two players, so he can waste on that.
Yep, but finally, Major NAKAT's second stock goes away, so it's looking a little more even. Ang still tanking with his second stock. They could take up Abadango's and pull off a pretty big surprise, but it's kind of hard. However, yeah, Nery right there when Ang needs him, grabbing NAKAT and throwing him.
And now he's challenging Abadango up the ledge of the right side while Ang is whiffing a grab. That's going to cost him a little bit of punish against NAKAT and almost loses the stock to the forward tilt. And that's going to be pretty it. No, he does.
No, the check. But the backer from Abadango takes him down.
Abadango pretty aware of Ang's position. He goes and closes the stock as soon as possible so he doesn't leave any loose ends against this team.
Indeed, and now NAKAT trying to pull the throw combos, down throw to anything. No, it doesn't hit. And now NAKAT also taking into a lot of damage. If Nery camps this out, he could take away NAKAT, and that's exactly what he does. And now we can have a comeback. Abadango in a 2v1.
Abadango in a 2v1, but he's Abadango after all.
Dude!
We are seeing Abadango on a pretty clean stock. He's only got 30%. He's been calm at this moment, yes. But this is going to be really hard for Nery unless he pulls the support role at this moment. He shouldn't be in the front because he's going to be the one losing his stock as soon as possible.
Well, Abadango's targeting him, so it's all going to be depending on Ang's reaction time. They're both building up the percent. Nery plans the Lloyd Rocket. Abadango has yet to approach. He would rather stay right there. He appreciates that Nery sent Ang towards him because now he can hit him. But no, he misses the waft, and now it's really looking like a disadvantage.
It's really looking like a disadvantage to Abadango. He's been combo, but he's been pressured by these both players. But as soon as we say that, Abadango is taking a lot of stage control against them. They're really respecting him. They know who they're messing with at this moment.
Yes, indeed. And the Lloyd Rocket is still there. Ang activates it, unfortunately. Maybe Nery told him to go there. Oh, the bump, the up air. Oh, they're getting to him. They're getting to him. Forward air from Nery.
Looking pretty clean for Team Mexico against Abadango. Right now, he's in a situation where he's going to be the edge guard at this any moment. Nery is making a great, what? What happened? Oh, it was pocketed.
Yeah, he was trying to pocket it, and yes, Abadango loses it. I told you, man.
And we see a taunt from Nery. He's actually pretty happy about finally taking a game against this team.
Dude, they took a game against Abadango and NAKAT.
Of
course they're gonna be. Come on, man. Let them celebrate a little. They're doing an upset, and if they manage to take 2 more games like that, well, they're gonna make it through.
Just However, 2 more games to go. Yes, this is gonna be really easy for them.
Well, it's gonna be hard, but it's not impossible. They already took 1.
They're such great players, and they played amazing during this last game. So we can see a change of momentum between these two teams.
And to be honest, I do see NAKAT a little shocked. I mean, he also looks like he might not care that much about it, but I don't think he's very happy about losing that game. He knew that they could have made it, and now Nery has a chance to change to Roy, but no, he's gonna go Isabel once again. They're discussing their game plan, and now they're gonna get right into it. No character switches. We're going back to the normal.
And we're gonna go back to Pokemon Stadium. I don't know how this stage is gonna play for them, but as soon as we say, I think that it's actually pretty clutch for them because it can clip Abadango's recovery as well.
Right, it can play, and also remember, if Nery pockets Abadango's bike, he is not coming back. And here come the combos. 61% already on on Abadango. And reminder, NAKAT was being comboed by Nery pretty hard, so they're now learning the matchups as they go too. They might not have that big of an experience against Peach or Wario, but they're getting it.
Exactly, and we see that they're actually hitting each other, both Nery and Nang. I don't know if they're just reacting to someone flying over them and just trying to get some damage in them and not noticing that it's their teammate. But they're taking really such a hard time against Abadango at this moment. And Nang, he's being edge guarded by Abadango. He's being ledge pressure, and we take those with the forward tilt from the slab.
Yeah, the slab has taken so many stocks for Abadango, and now NAKAT has everything to edgeguard Nery, but he does make it back. However, the back air, oh no, Nery air dodges off stage, but he will make it. Will he make it? No, there's no tech. NAKAT makes it back and takes away Nery's first stock too. And now the blue team with a pretty red stock, the pretty red damage. Ang also taking a lot of percent right now.
And we see Nery that
it.
takes the up smash against NAKAT, trying to even this up a little bit more because Ang is really such a bad position on 75%. Abadango finally being taken on that stock. Trying to make this a little bit more even for this.
Yes, Ang with the up air. However, he is taking a lot of damage, so if he wants to capitalize off of any disadvantage situations, this is it. He needs to tank this stock. He needs to get the combo.
And we get a waft from Abadango. That was actually pretty close. Recognizing the situation, he just put himself on that waft position, taking the free stock as soon as possible from the right side of the stage.
Yes, and now it's looking like Ong is ready to lose his own as well. Forward throw from Abadango. Oh no, Nery was ready to punish that, but he was too short. That range on the forward smash.
He misspaced and misplaced that
tiny.
forward smash.
It's just tiny. That range is
it is real
nowhere. No, Nery KOs Ang.
Can we get a buff for Isabel, please?
Yeah.
That'll be really good.
Buff Isabel, please. I mean, he is holding his own, but it's taking him quite the toll on the brain. You know, it's pretty hard to do this.
And now we see that Ang tried to punish Abadango with the uppy and finally did it. Nery is trying to take one-on-one on NAKAT. Ang is just trying to pressure Abadango as much as possible because he recognizes that the one that takes more disadvantage between these two is NAKAT. And he finally punished him with the up smash.
It was actually a down tilt. And now Abadango's stock is gone too. And Ang is taking it pretty well, so we might see a little comeback. They would have to play out of their minds, but NAKAT is on the offensive. He knows that Nery's right there. He was trying to spike him, misses it, but Abadango's still there. Ang doesn't even approach. Like, you need to help your teammate.
Exactly, and Nery being able to take some stage control against Abadango. He's pressuring him against the other side of the ledge. Abadango dashes attack towards Nery, but takes a little bit on damage on the cats.
Right, and now with the shield, Abadango was trying to poke that Lloyd Rocket previously, but no, Ang is gone, and now it seems like this is Nery's last stand. How long will he last before another waft comes along, or the tiptoes from Pichu? Oh,
and we get the slap from the middle of the stage, slapping this Isabel out of existence. NAKAT and Abadango playing out of their mind against these Mexican players.
You know what? I think you can pause that video, and it would show Wario slapping Isabel right in the face. Like, it was right